Aloha, Jaden Fox. And one of my favorite questions I want to share with you today. One of my favorite questions is, how can I use this to my advantage? This whole dance that we're in here with this planet seems to be rigged to invite you into using things to your disadvantage. Like all the way the governments are structured and the tax systems and the way that people interact with each other all seem to be around limitation. And how can we support each other in limiting each other a little bit more? And frankly, it seems like things don't seem to be set up to your advantage, to invite you into becoming more of who you are. And when I started playing with the question of, well, how can I use this to my advantage? It's like, okay, so it is what it is. It's the way it is right now. And okay, great. How can we change that? Well, in order to change that, we have to become more and become bigger and step into bigger questions. One of the cool ways to do that is to ask, how can I use what's currently existing to my advantage? Okay, here's the situation. How can I use this to my advantage? And then receive that. And you get this sense of energy. So picture some issue in your life that isn't the way you like it to be. It's okay, right? So that grab that and ask the question, how can I use this to my advantage? And receive. And just receive an energy in your body. Just feel some energy moving in your body. Receive. We're not looking for any mental thoughts about it. Just receive the energy. And your awareness or your sense that something is occurring is just you're focusing on your body and noticing some energy moving in your body. That's it. That's the evidence we're looking for. Some energy moving in your body. How can I use this situation to my advantage? And receive. And there's an energy shift. Great. What do you do with that? Nothing. You just let that sit, let that digest, let that information come in. What if you're receiving a package of information from the universe and you just receive that and let that digest, and you'll start to get awareness in minutes or hours or days later about how you can change that situation just slightly bit. So what if every situation is only locked down by the viewpoint you hold about it? So you hold a certain viewpoint that puts you in a limiting place around that particular situation. Cool, okay. So when you ask, how can I use this to my advantage? You're basically asking, how can I look at this from another vantage point where I see different things and all of a sudden it's no longer to my disadvantage. I can now use this in a different way to my advantage. So what would your life be like if when you bumped into limitation or things that were blocking you, instead of acknowledging that limitation is real or true, you changed your viewpoint to the point where that situation was now empowering to you or to your advantage. So my favorite question, and the question I want to leave you with today, is how can you use this or everything in your reality to your advantage all the time? What if that's what an infinite being is really, really good at? Using everything that life presents you with to your advantage. And how else can I use this to my advantage? And where else can I use that to my advantage? And how can I use all of this to my advantage right here, right now?